What's going on, guys? So today we're looking at two new knives from Olight. So we have O Knives, right? So the first one here is the Beagle, all right, and then we have their Parrot. So I got a chance to handle these a little bit, use them a little bit, still in the process of testing them, but I do have some opinions on it. And I figured I'd share with you guys. It's still during the sale. I want to make this video separate for just the knife people, because not everyone is into knives and not everyone's into flashlights. So when I have a video and the title says Olight, the knife guys sometimes just, keep on going, and the knife gals, because they don't care. When they got flashlights, I don't care. But they are making knives now pretty consistently. And as we've seen or heard from before, that Kaiser is contracted to make a lot of these knives. So far as I know, all the knives are made by Kaiser for Olight, and the quality reflects that. They're all very nice quality knives. So both of these knives should be around 60 bucks. There's definitely two versions of the Parrot. I don't think there's two versions of the Beagle. I could be mistaken in there, but I did see a second version of this one. So right now on sale, they're in around 60 bucks. Normally they're more like 70 to 80. All right, so if you are interested in these, obviously it's the holiday sales going on right now. That's why they offer these. A lot of times they'll put the new products up as soon as these sales break out. So let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. Actually, I'm going to show you the box. All right, these boxes are a little bit different. So you have a really nice front, just like their flashlights. I really like the marketing here, where you have the product in the front and super glossy. It's just really nice, especially for gifts. But these are different in that the outer part is a sleeve and not like a box that would, open like that. So we have our sleeve, and we have a little topper, I guess you'd call it. All right, there's a little message here. It says, each O knife is finely tuned by hand and expertly engineered for the best possible performance. Stay sharp with your new O knife from the O knife team. All right, and then just like their flashlights, we have an accessories pack, which is kind of cool. I'll go ahead and open this up for you. We have our cleaning cloth here and a little bit of paperwork. And the paperwork here is some specs on the knife, which is pretty cool. All right, these are in 154, which is fantastic. All right, so put the packaging off to the side. You guys know I usually throw that stuff out. But of course, especially if you're interested in it as a gift, it is nice to see the packaging, what they're offering. Now, it is kind of cool, I have to say, for the collectors of collections out there like myself. We have a nice sheath that comes in here. It's just a storage sheath. These are pocket knives with pocket clips. All right, so it's not like you're going to carry it in the sheath. If you want to, I suppose you could. But these knives do have a separate pocket in the back that has a coin that goes with each knife. All right, so again, for the collectors out there, it says O Knife, Outdoor Elite, and you flip it over, and this one is for the Beagle. All right, so these coins are actually super, super cool. O Knife, folding pocket knife. I mean, some people are gonna throw it in the drawer and not care about it, but again, other people might find creative ways to display this, and obviously you want to collect them all, just like Pokemon. So, I do like the image. It is a really well done coin. It does seem like it is solid copper. It's pretty cool, pretty neat. And while we're in close, we'll go ahead and look at the other one as well for this Parrot. Same deal, same sheath, same little extra pocket in the back there that houses our coin. So pop that one out. See the front here, same thing. O Knife, Outdoor Elite. And flip it over, and this one's for the Parrot. And obviously you can see the Parrot. So again, these are, they're just kind of extra cool. Gives a little bonus there, I suppose. But half the people out there will not care at all, and the other half the people will think that is amazing. I'm kind of right in the middle. I think it's pretty cool. Amazing? Maybe, maybe not. It's up to you. I happen to be super into different types of coins lately, so the timing happened to be pretty good. So I happen to think it's really cool, but if you're not into collecting coins or, little, what are they called? Like challenge coins or good luck charms. I forget the term for that as well, but it's just something you can throw in your pocket. For the EDC world, I suppose it's kind of cool. So anyway, starting with the Beagle here, all right. You can see there is some thumb studs, dual thumb studs, all right. It is marked Beagle on the back. If I come in close, you can see the markings on here. Underneath there says, let me come in a little closer because it's black. All right, so AZO and then KN0696. 0696 is probably the serial number, so this is probably the 696th made. How many are made? I don't know offhand. You can see the O knife. Don't worry if it's a little dirty, I was using it. And 154 cm. So the 154 is definitely top notch, can't complain about it. Again, just a little bit of usage I got on both these knives. Super useful, very sharp right out of the box. Started slicing some cardboard, just getting some garbage together and stuff. This one's overall pretty good. I will say that I do get a little bit of rubbing, excuse me, on the pocket clip. It is a deep concealed clip on the bottom here. So that for my size hands, and again, just some quick testing. I wouldn't know long term yet, but I do get a little bit of that, all right, down here in the palm, okay, if I squeeze nice and hard. The other thing too is, this is one of those designs, and I've talked about this probably dozens of times over the years, but the scales on here are just a touch shorter than the actual frame or liners. All right, so it's hard because it's black on black. But I'll use the other knife here, the Parrot, as a little pointer. So if we look, tip of the knife is touching the scale, but then right here, you can hear it, that is the frame. So the frame or liners poke up ever so slightly, so it gives a little bit of that feel. So, I rest my thumb here, I'm feeling the liners. I'm not really feeling those scales that much. So that's really the only thing I, kind of don't like about this knife. Other than that, it looks pretty cool. It does have a harpoon style blade, which is a little bit different. I actually really enjoyed, there was a Boker Kalashnikov 74 that had a harpoon style blade. I think it's kind of nice. All right, so it's basically like a cutout in the back here. You can, of course, choke all the way up with your thumb. It does actually aid in that if this is how you're cutting stuff. Maybe, it's cutting a piece of fruit or something. But yeah, it performed totally fine. Those are my only gripes, is just, again, so far, with some usage getting this, a little bit of rubbing down here. Not irritating anything, yet, but I can see the possibility for my size hands anyway. And again, just that feel of resting the thumb here. There is some jimping. All right, if I can zoom in and show you that. All right, it's actually really well done. Right on the spine here, it's a long run of it. So if you place your thumb towards the bottom, or if you even place it a little higher, it is comfortable. It does lock the thumb in, which is nice. But yeah, overall, I think it's kind of cool. It's not my favorite of the two. I actually really like the Parrot, but different strokes for different folks. So that is the Beagle. Now, as far as the Parrot goes, I'm loving this thing. This thing is super cool. As I mentioned before, there is another version of this. All right, but this one is in 154. And as you can see from the top here, this is a front flipper. All right, so I just use the side of the thumb, a little sweet, pops open, very nice. This one's a little bit wider and shorter, so a little bit, kind of chunky in comparison to the Beagle. But this is definitely my jam between the two here. This also has a deep concealed clip, but just where it's landing on my hand, even though I can feel it on the palm, it's barely touching me. If I really squeeze hard, I feel a little bit more, but again, just in some quick cuts and stuff, no problem at all. This does have a short, fat sheep's foot style blade. All right, very, very nicely done. Also, again, 154. So can't complain at all with the performance or the steel. All right, see the O knife logo. All right, Parrot, and this one is number 41 of who knows how many. All right, that one says Gauge. Okay, so that's going to probably be the designer. So backing out here. All right, see there's a liner lock. Lockup is fantastic. Now, as far as the Beagle, I didn't show this before, but no blade play at all. This is also a liner lock. All right, so locks up very nicely. No issues at all with that stuff. So yeah, between the two, this is what I happen to like, but it comes down to personal preference. I like the fidget factor you have with the front flipper. Use the side of my thumb there, just shoots out, locks up nice. Just super fun. But again, a little bit shorter, chunkier, fills out the hand a little bit more. So it just happens to be the one that I like. I also really like the texture on the scales. This one is, I would say, it's really hard because obviously it's something you feel. Watching a video might be hard to portray exactly how it feels to people. But I'd say like if 100 grit sandpaper was number 10 and I don't know, a piece of marble, polished marble was a 0, I'd put it at maybe like a 3 or 4. There's a little grip there, but it's not aggressive at all. I don't know, there's just something about this one though. I just really like that feel. It's less even aggressive than this. This is probably a 1 or 2. So it's fairly smooth, but it just has a good feel. There's like a natural warmth there. I don't know, I like it. It's hard to explain. I do also like this presentation pivot. So we have kind of a larger pivot there, but obviously there's no pivot head or anything. It's on the back side. So it's just a nice clean look. I do like the black on gray. So if you guys happen to get one of these knives, let everyone know in the comment section which one you like more. Like I said, I mean, they're both totally fine users. Just comes down to personal preference. But again, if you're looking for a new pickup for Christmas, try to get in on some of these deals post Thanksgiving and Black Friday and stuff, Cyber Monday, you know, obviously there's deals galore. Can't tell you how many emails I've gotten or over my 5 different emails. It's just, it really is insane. You can't even keep up with the sales and stuff. But yeah, it's just another option. If you're looking to give some gifts and maybe have a friend who's an Olight fan and they need that O knife to go with it, these are more options, and options are always good. So that's all. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Again, if you pick up these knives, come back to this video and post in the comments what you think of it so other people can see as well. But I give the thumbs up. But if it came down to push or shove, I definitely would go with the Parrot. Personally, this is very more traditional. In fact, you know, if you got 10 people, who knows, maybe most of those people would probably prefer this style. But I like the short and stubby. I dig it. Everything about it. It's just a little bit more comfortable. I like the wider blade. You know, I can use this shelf here, put my finger like that to come in and do some, you know, cutting. I don't know. I just really like it. It just kind of grew on me. Right out of the box, just grabbing both of them, going back and forth with some cardboard and stuff. I tend to just put this one down and just, you know, go to town with this one. I just happen to like it a little more. But, you know, sometimes it really just does come down to preference, whether you like the looks of something or just maybe it feels a little better in your hand or whatever the case may be. But they're both great performance with that 154 cm. Can't complain. Especially for the price tag. Especially for the sale price tag. And especially if you happen to get a bundle. Because as you know, Olight bundles everything. So you can get just the knives, or you can get, you know, a knife and a flashlight for a crazy deal. So, you know, the bundles are really where it's at. Get a couple things, you get even a better price. Anyway, hope you guys have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.